as of September 22nd, 2018, I will no longer be purchasing Devil May Cry 5, and it will not be featured on this channel probably ever. And I apologize if that disappoints some of you guys out there who are looking forward to me playing it, having it on the channel, but I simply cannot buy this game anymore. All my interest and all my excitement for it has basically just been flung out the window. And the reason for that is that this past weekend during Tokyo Game Show, Capcom has confirmed that Devil May Cry 5 will feature microtransactions. Specifically, Devil May Cry 5 will let you spend money on red orbs to upgrade your character, basically. So, that sucks. And considering that single-player games that have microtransactions in it are some of my most least favorite things ever, I simply just no longer have any desire to play Devil May Cry 5. And that's a damn shame, because I was really looking forward to it. I had it like on my priority list. Like, I literally have a Google Doc that is priority games for the channel, and Devil May Cry 5 was like definitely in the top 10. But it's not even on the fucking list anymore, because at this point it is such a low priority. Capcom putting microtransactions in it has basically just made it low. Like, I don't give a shit about Shadow of the Tomb Raider that just came out a couple weeks ago, or last week, or whenever the fuck it came out. That shows how little I care about it. And that game, to me, is a higher priority right now than Devil May Cry 5. Because Shadow of the Tomb Raider doesn't gouge its audience for all of the fucking money in the fucking world after the $60 transaction of buying the fucking game. So, how are these microtransactions in Devil May Cry 5? Well, GameSpot was the first one to report this, and GameSpot spoke to game director Hideki Itsuno. I'm fucking terrible with Japanese names, please forgive me. And he had this to say. With giving people the ability to purchase red orbs, it's something we want to give people as an option. If they want to save time and just want to get all the stuff at once, those people can do that. But on the other hand, I don't feel you have to get all the moves. You should be able to play it the way you want to play it. Right. So, let me ask Capcom this. Let me ask Mr. Itsuno this. Why would somebody spend $60 on Devil May Cry 5 to then be given an option not to play the game they paid $60 for the way it was meant to be played? I'm so fucking tired of this player choice bullshit. It's everywhere. Every fucking time a game comes out that has microtransactions, especially a game that I'm looking forward to, like Injustice 2, Shadow of War, and now this, it's like player choice is the big word everybody uses. It sucks. Fuck you. It's horseshit. Player choice is horseshit. And he actually continued, because they wanted to talk about it more, apparently. And fuck GameSpot, too, for not really taking him to task over this. I know it's a game journalist's job to be, like, pampered by these developers and publishers and to shut the fuck up and not ask questions, but really? Really, GameSpot? You just took it at face value and were just like, oh, okay, whatever. Fuck you. And Itsuno continued with this. It's interesting because from a game design point of view, there's two different things we think about when we set the prices of the moves, skills, and abilities, which can be purchased with red orbs. The first thing is the stuff that we feel people should want to get first is made cheap. So people will think, oh, this is cheap, so I'm just gonna buy this. But then for the stuff that's going to be harder to use and master, we make that more expensive. Partly because of you save for that. What? Because of you save up for that, you're not going to be able to buy as many skills. So you're going to have the time to learn it. So you have to make the decision between going for the cheaper stuff or saving up, getting the thing that has a lot of application, but you'll have to spend time learning and perfecting. Right. So here's immediately my first thought when this news dropped, aside from fuck Capcom. This game is compromised. I don't give a shit if Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition had microtransactions shoved in at the last second during the Special Edition. That's pathetic enough, right? That's shit enough. This game is designed from the ground up to support microtransactions. It's not like they're shoving this in at the last minute like they did with, like Square Enix did with Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This is not that situation. This is a situation where Capcom knowingly made this decision well ahead in advance and is balancing the game based on this. Because no fucking company puts out an option for you to purchase something and does not want you to purchase it. If they didn't want you to purchase it, they wouldn't have made it available for purchase to begin with. And at this point, I would just go on and on and on saying the exact same shit that I'd say in all my other videos about this stuff. If you want to hear like everything that I say about easily debunking this microtransaction defense bullshit, you can go watch my Shadow of War video, you can go watch my Star Wars Battlefront 2 video, like all this stuff. I've talked about this so many fucking times. I'm basically just making this video because I need to vent. Like, it frustrates me doing this. It's so disappointing. This in particular burns me because I have been looking forward to this game ever since it was announced at E3 2017. Like, I have been ecstatic with all the footage that I've seen from this. It looks great. It looks like a great fucking game. And to see Capcom just spoil it like this is so fucking frustrating. I cannot put into words how frustrated and how my stomach dropped when I read the article. I just was like, fuck, this sucks. This sucks. And I don't give a shit. Like, there was some article, I think it was DualShockers, that went in and like, oh, we tested the microtransactions and they're okay. Oh, they're okay, people. And all these like fucking people were like, oh, it's okay because DualShocker says it's okay. How many times do we have to learn as gaming culture, like people that go to press events don't at all have the same experience that regular people do. And they could very easily, like on day one, once the reviews are out, once the articles are out, like, oh, the microtransactions don't affect it so much. Oh, the microtransactions aren't that bad. Boom! Your day one patch rebalances the earnage of the red orbs. I'm not saying it will happen, but it can happen. It's happened before. My go-to example is Mortal Kombat X. Before that game even came out, I heard from multiple people, and not just sources, like I'm talking friends that got the game before the balance update came in, day one. You could earn coins way faster in the beginning, but once that update dropped, bam! It became a fucking grind fest. Oh, and what did Mortal Kombat X have? Oh, that's right, microtransactions! And a $20 unlock everything microtransaction token. Huh. I wonder why they rebalanced the game. Let's see. It's just an option. It's player choice. Well, none of the players chose to have the game rebalanced to be a fucking grind. Just like I didn't have a choice to not have microtransactions in Devil May Cry 5. Where's my player choice? I didn't get a fucking survey from Capcom asking me would you like microtransactions in Devil May Cry? I didn't get that memo. I didn't get that survey. Must have skipped my house. Must have got lost in the mail. Because I'm a player, and I choose every time to not have microtransactions in my $60 games. Just like I'm gonna choose not to fucking spend $60. So you know what? Maybe player choice. Maybe Capcom is right. Maybe player choice is exactly why they put this in here. That's why, as a player, I'm gonna choose not to spend my $60 on this fucking game. Because why the hell would I subject myself to a free-to-play economy in a $60 game when I could very easily, fucking Activision of all people. So far, I've heard that Sekiro Shadows Die Twice does not have microtransactions in it. I hope to God it doesn't. If it doesn't, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I would rather give my money to that game than Devil May Cry 5. And that's from fucking Activision. One of the very worst out there. And they're not going to have it in Sekiro. Maybe. Maybe they will. I might be jumping the gun on that one a little bit, but whatever. And I hear all the fucking comparison and then the what do you call it? Not comebacks, but the fucking, I'm stuttering right now. I'm so frustrated. I want this game so bad. I want this experience to be great. And it's not, because the presence of loot boxes or microtransactions or cosmetic only DLC or cosmetic microtransactions or whatever the fuck it is in any of these fucking games is distracting. Seriously, how immersive is it when you go to a fountain in Devil May Cry 5 and it tells you, oh, here, by the way, you can buy orbs for $50. Here you go, here's more. You have that option. That's not very DMC. What the fuck is that? And I hear all these people going, oh, well, this game is so expensive. Capcom needed to put this in here so they could recoup the money they're going to spend on this game. Well, I didn't ask Capcom for this game to be so expensive. No one asked Capcom for them to include 3 playable characters, or to have co-op, or to have online multiplayer, or to use the ludicrously shiny Resident Evil engine with this. Which, by the way, speaking of Resident Evil 7 is one of the best looking games I've ever fucking seen in my life, and that didn't have microtransactions in it. What's the difference between this and Devil May Cry 5? Oh right, it has servers. You gotta have multiplayer servers in Devil May Cry 5. Again, I didn't get the fucking survey, but I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for online. I didn't ask for online co-op. Why is it so expensive? If Capcom can't afford to make this game and sell it properly like any normal fucking company would, why? Oh, because they want all of the fucking money in the fucking world and my $60 or $70 is not enough. That's why. Money grubbing little cunts is what they are. Cunts. Total cunts. Or Capcom. Cuntcom. Capcunt. It's a fucking shame. I've gone on long enough. It's a fucking shame. And just what I'll equate this to is that imagining this situation for me. It's like if I'm in a beautiful restaurant and I'm seeing this beautiful steak that's being meticulously prepared for my enjoyment. It's just, I can like smell it and I'm just, oh my god, oh, this steak smells so good. It looks so good. I cannot wait to eat this. And then some jackass comes by and dumps salt all over it. Just takes a big fucking salt container and just, there you fucking go. There's all the salt. Just a big fucking heaping of it. Just ruins the whole thing. Now, I could try to, cut around the area where the salt is infecting it and eat that, and maybe that will be good. But most of the experience is ruined. The allure of it is gone. You know something isn't right. You're looking at this steak and it's like, fuck, like it's such a beautiful steak, but it's got all this salt on it. I just really don't want this salt on thing. And you could try picking off the salt. You can just try scraping the salt off. But then it's like overly salty and it's just, like the ambiance of it is just ruined. It's ruined. That's what this is with Devil May Cry 5. The ambiance is gone. Like, I don't give a fuck who this V character is in the trailer. I gave a fuck before yesterday. Or September 22nd. But now I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about V. I don't give a fuck about Dante. I don't give a fuck about Virgil. I don't care. I don't care anymore. You know what I'd rather play than this game? I'd rather just keep playing like Days Gone. At least I know that won't have any fucking microtransactions in it. As okay-ish as that game looks, that game is a higher priority than this fucking thing. Fucking hell, Capcom. It's such a fucking shame. And a final note. For all the fucking Capcom and DMC fanboys and fangirls out there that are, harassing the people that are criticizing this shit. Not even like the people that are fucking like, gently criticizing it. I've seen people like gently criticize this and be like, oh, this is shit. I don't want to buy this anymore. And then they just go, what the fuck? You fucking troll, you fucking retard. You people that behave like that, you are actively making your series look bad. And you defending this shit is making your precious Devil May Cry 5 worse. You're making Devil May Cry 5 worse by defending this shit, by swallowing the shit that Capcom is forcing down your throat and telling you, oh, it's okay. Fuck you. The people criticizing this shit are bigger fans of DMC than you because they actually care about Devil May Cry 5. They want to see Devil May Cry 5 be the best it possibly can be. Not be compromised with this microtransaction horse shit. God damn, Capcom. I am so thoroughly disappointed in you. Like literally this game was like top 10 priority. And now it's just gone. What a fucking shame.